Reasons to Network video 10. So today I want to speak a little bit about marketing and what has marketing got to do with networking? Well, everything really. When you're at networking meetings and events, people are going to ask you what you do. They might ask you about some pain points. They might have concerns. But whatever these questions are, they're opportunities for you to answer and build trust with people who may be potential buyers, but they may be potential referral sources for you. So it's really important to embrace this and view it as a lens of learning what your customers want to know about your product or service. And a good idea after networking meetings is to do a bit of a brain dump on these. And it could be through Slack, it could be on an Excel sheet, it could be in Trello, where you build up this bank of questions that people are asking and you develop the answers. They could become your FAQs for your website. They could become social media posts, but you're going to have a bucket of content that you can develop a conversation calendar. You can use them for blogs, you can use them for podcasts. But likewise with people in your networks, you might find people that you want to interview for your blogs. You might find customers who can then generate testimonials for you. You can use testimonials at your networking meetings. You might be invited on somebody else's podcast to talk about your product or service. Networking events and networking meetings can generate so many marketing opportunities if you look at it through a different lens, if you're actively listening so that you can actively give back and build trust about your product or service. So I hope this is helpful in lateralizing a little bit how you're thinking about networking and the impact it can have on your marketing. And another thing to think about is in bringing your team into the conversation. What are your customers asking your team members? Can you bring some of those questions in to the fore to your networking events? So if you have to do a 60-second pitch at one of your networking meetings, could you use a question and answer it through your pitch to help educate your audience about your product or service? So think about it a little bit differently, but marketing is everything. And I would say networking, when people tell me they don't have time to network, I'd say don't have time not to network, but also sales and marketing. Networking is sales and marketing. So it's not an add-on, it's not an extra, it is sales and marketing. So look at it differently, and how are you going to plan to harness all of the questions that are coming through your networking meetings to use them to your advantage?